Good morning. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. We have Kathy with Why Not's Hidden Treasures here.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing? We're tired.
Yeah.
We wanted to stay in bed.
I went to bed early too for me, so oh my God, I'm so tired.
That bed was just I
know, too comfortable.
It was too comfortable, but man, I can tell when I stayed in bed too long or laid in one position for too long.
Yeah.
Because man, my back is just hurting.
Yeah, even when I'm sick, I have to get up out of bed for just a few minutes to kind of get moving around.
Stretch and yep.
No, it's rough when you stay in bed too long.
Yeah.
Husby's up walking around this morning, so hopefully
good.
He's still feeling kind of so he's probably all the way back down. So.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh Lord, just keep it to yourself in your own little room while I fall down. I don't need to be sick.
Nope, don't need that.
I don't even like being sick. The sinuses here, though, it's kind of all that pollen's everywhere. So, deal with that.
Yeah.
Where's everybody at? They run away from you?
I don't know.
I'll whoop them.
I don't know. I was looking for the chat. See if anybody's in there. Oh, Bridget's in there.
Well, morning, Bridget.
Dwayne's in there. Carol's in there. Holy moly.
Y'all are up. Yay. Morning, guys.
That's great.
I didn't sell anything. I mean, we sold one belt yesterday. That was when we was doing all listening and stuff. I ain't sold nothing since then.
Crazy.
I'm going to go drive to eBay and just go fuss at them. Make it work.
What's going on?
I know, right? I'm like, oh, I've been kind of messing around with mine a little bit. I think I'm gonna go. I was telling you, I was trying to find what was it, that puzzle a couple of days ago. That's when I kind of realized my inventory still kind of it's together, but kind of I don't like the way that it is still.
Right.
OCD is probably gonna kick in this weekend.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to rearrange this. That's why I started rearranging my office. I'm gonna start rearranging some stuff. So terrible.
Yeah. I understand.
Oh, drives me crazy. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
Good morning.
Well, good morning, Fancy Dancy.
What?
Fancy Dancy. Your Fancy Dancy from last night. Did you behave yourself?
Yeah. Dang it.
As much as Todd could behave himself? Lord.
Yep.
I did not make one rude comment during the whole thing.
Good for you.
I'm going to say, why'd you even go?
Because somebody made me.
Oh.
And I'm a supportive husband.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you know what's best for you, right?
Yes, Dwayne, it is one crappy detail to throw your world into chaos. That's good. It really is, too. Oh, that's funny. Well, at least you went and you behaved yourself, Todd. We're proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
No.
It wasn't an auction or anything, so.
Did you see any of your students, that your past students?
No.
You didn't see anybody?
No, she teaches at a different school than I taught at.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you just went, but technically as the husband, as her date.
Yeah, I'm the trophy husband.
Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. You have trophy wives. You the trophy husband.
That's good.
Yep.
That's funny.
Well, What's the news?
You know, I got the bee all packaged up. You know, the bee brooch I sold
Yeah. Yeah.
for $350, and so I packaged it up, and I get a message that says, "Can you change my address to ship to this address?" I said, "No, ma'am. I will lose my buyer protection if I do that."
Yeah.
And so said, "We can either cancel the order and you can rebuy it, or change your shipping address on eBay. Let me know when you." So I'm gonna have to call eBay and say I'm gonna fall behind my shipping date because the buyer wants to change the address, and we're trying to work that out.
Yeah.
So pain in the ass.
Yep. Well, at least they messaged you. You know, at least there's some kind of communication between y'all, you know. So that's a good thing.
Yep.
Hi, Sally.
Sally.
Yeah, that's what I mean, it may all work out.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. They don't.
Think
This
positive.
buyer had very little feedback. They had 3 feedbacks.
Yeah.
So I'm worried that somebody's trying to pull us fast one, even though it's probably not. But
Keep the faith.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ship it until they contact me back. I'll have to call eBay later today if they don't contact me later today.
Yeah.
So they said they wanted to change the address on you?
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, something that expensive, I think I would have to say.
No,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would.
we're going to toe the line on this one and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't blame you on that.
follow policies and such.
Yep.
I mean, OJ says, I thought as long as they notified you on eBay, you can go ahead and ship where they wanted. Yes, because in the eBay messages, you know, they can actually go back and see, you know, what was transpired. But with something that's more than $100, I would say call.
Yeah.
Because you want them to be fully aware that this is what's happening. You know, you don't want something else to come back and bite you.
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh, the pickle. I don't ever look at that. I don't ever look at the title. That's one way to wake you up.
Oh.
What
I
are
didn't
we
see
talking
it.
about?
Of course, Hank's gonna notice it, right?
Of course.
Oh, I didn't even look at the title.
I didn't either.
I was typing it. I was like, let's see.
The Pickle Daily.
Clickbait.
Funny.
What has the Pickle got to do with anything about Daily Hustle Reseller Morning Show?
I just put it in there because usually I'll put what's the thing that I usually put like
Oh Lord.
Mary said it's no big deal.
That's good. That's good. I don't know. Usually sometimes if I'm like really tired or whatever, I'll put, I'll spell something different or something like that. So like the shoe, like the morning shoe. Exactly.
Morning shoe.
Yeah. So I thought, well, I'll just throw that in there.
Lord.
Well, I ain't saying OJ. That's for another show. Oh,
That was good. That's funny. Lord.
I just thought I'd put that in there and see if anybody noticed.
Whatever tickles
job,
your
Hank.
pickle.
Whatever tickles your pickle.
Yeah, we're in a big pickle now.
That's funny.
No.
So yeah, rummage sales today, but I don't know. I didn't buy one thing last week. They haven't put out very much new stuff.
But if you don't go today,
Oh,
you'll never know.
never know. Gotten some good things there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You might ought to go.
Yeah,
Get
we're
your
looking.
thrifting on.
Yeah, you got to for sure. Because you go every Thursday, don't you? Oh,
Yeah, pretty much, unless I've got an estate sale that I got to get to or something.
yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi there. How you doing?
Hi, Lori.
All right. Howdy. Oh, how's everybody
Hold on,
doing?
Miss Lori.
Oh, we doing all right. Having some fun this morning.
We're in a pickle.
You're in
Yep.
a pickle. What are you in a pickle for?
We in a pickle.
Ooh,
That's funny.
conundrum.
Yeah, they got it. They got it figured out though.
It's funny.
I'm glad you guys are okay.
Yeah, that was scary.
What happened?
Accident last night.
Yeah, we were on the highway coming from Miamisburg back home and just driving along. Sorry, I got a. Oh, sorry. I closed my. I'm trying to block the sun and I'm blocking my camera. We was on our way home and we were over to, far right lane. All of a sudden, next thing I know, truck comes over, a box truck, slams into my truck because a semi run him off out of the road.
Oh my gosh.
So my truck went up kind of like on two wheels and rolled up the side of his truck and back down. And I ended up, off the side of the road with some minor damage to my truck, and just bumps and bruises for us. So it could have been a lot worse. And the semi just kept on going.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Did not stop. Nothing. Just flat got it down. He knew knew what he done.
Oh, goodness.
And
He just decided to get the heck out of Dodge
Yeah. And then no one else stopped. No one behind us stopped. They all just kept going. I was like, what the
oh
hell?
wow.
No, I mean, nobody stopped to see if we was okay. I mean, my truck, I could have easily flipped. I don't know what kept us from flipping, but thankfully I drive a big truck. So,
Right. It's heavier and
yeah. And
so
that boy jumped out of his box truck. He come running back. Are you okay? He was all scared. He's just a young kid. He probably wasn't maybe 20 something.
oh my gosh.
He
Wow.
was scared to death. He said, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. He come over on me and hit my truck. He said, I had nowhere to go. I said, hey.
Oh, the semi actually hit him.
Yeah, the semi I think the guy fell asleep at the wheel. I think the semi driver fell asleep at the wheel and drifted over into his lane, hit him, and then it slammed him into me. So, because
Oh wow.
I'm sitting there driving, next thing I know, there's this panel truck right in my face, and I'm like, oh shit. So,
Wow.
Jeez.
I said, hey, we're walking away from this. That's what matters.
Yeah, that's true.
Dang.
Could have
Okay.
been a hell of a lot worse. I mean, I don't know how we didn't get hit by any other cars, because there's cars everywhere. So it was a mess. But I was able to drive my truck home. She's got minimal damage. I mean, scrapes and some trim work damage, and other than that, she's okay. So
Yeah.
But we went rock crawling up beside his truck.
Oh.
Wow.
Hard. Glad
I mean,
scary.
I'm tall. I'm like 5'10", and my tire marks are at my shoulder when I'm standing next to his box truck. So my truck was literally up here like this, going down his truck.
Wow.
So,
who else was with you?
Teresa.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
She said she looked out the window and there's the ground. I was just driving like this.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dang.
So next thing I know, we're like back down. Like, I don't
Well,
know how you did that, but
I'm glad y'all are all right.
and all those years of dirt buggy driving, I guess, comes in.
It must have. Kick back in.
You got some skills.
So my truck seems to be okay, but we'll know when she goes into the shop to get checked on. So
Yeah.
because I'm sure slamming back down on the ground couldn't have been too good for it, but didn't appear to break anything. So. But still, I asked Teresa, I said, "You okay?" She's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, my truck!" I thought for sure I'd get out and the whole side be caved in, but it wasn't. Because he tagged me pretty good. He got most of it into the trim though, which is good. Ugh, what a night!
Man.
So
Now
Valerie,
you get to fill out all that fun paperwork to the
we were
insurance
there we had
company.
to wait probably 45 minutes for a trooper to get there. I was like, good Lord.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
I said, I should have told him we was all bleeding to death. They'd have got here a lot quicker.
Probably so.
Allie,
yes.
what's up?
So I wanted to let you know that so after, changing over I didn't change all of my listings over to to no offer and require immediate payment now.
Right.
But I did probably 250 of them.
Okay.
And I sold a pair of pants last night for almost full price. And I mean, it was the price that I had listed it for. And I got $22 out of a pair of dress pants. So I know.
And they paid right away.
And they paid right away.
Awesome.
So
I'm telling you, if you just have the mindset that that's the way it is, and I understand the whole best offer thing. I think it's great to have it on some items, like items that you have priced kind of high, but you'll take a little bit less. I think it's great for those items, but I just don't see, and the thing is they, to know that they can still send you an offer if they wanted to,
right,
and you can still do that. They just have to initiate it. Then why not?
Yeah.
I mean, it's worked for me so far. I just kind of have it in my mindset like there's no other way. Like, this is the way it's going to be done. This is the best thing for me. And so I haven't even considered going back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I think as things, start dropping off, I'll relist them like that and see if I can make it work.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a great thing.
I took best offer off of everything.
Did you?
Yeah, and then I'm switching everything over to calculated shipping, and I'm still selling just as much. So I mean,
yeah, I've been doing calculated shipping for a while. At one time, I had a lot of stuff free shipping, and it just wasn't working for me. Like, I would get screwed, and with calculated, I always put a little bit more on there than what I think it is. If it's 11, if I think that's going to weigh 11 ounces, I put 13 on it. And so, but usually, as long, like, even dress pants, usually this pair, I don't know why, but I had it listed for priority, so I went ahead and sent it in a padded mailer, but they were only 14 ounces. So I really could have, put first class on there.
Right.
But usually pants, I always do the padded flat rates, and then you know, just the other stuff I'll do first class, and you know, some of them I'll have even an option to do priority, and if they ever want, you know, priority, I'd always do that for them anyways.
Right.
If you know somebody wanted to, but yeah, but free, I was losing.
Mm-hmm.
I was losing money, and you know, with calculated, I could maybe make $1 or so on shipping. You know, so I'm like, oh, I'm all good with that.
Yeah, I was doing free shipping and best offer, so some of those items that I took less amount on, I was losing that much more. So I was like,
Right.
I'm sure.
Can't do this anymore. I said, so, and I'm still not offering the free returns. So,
well, from what I was saying yesterday, like as far as I know, because I got an email from eBay saying that as long as I'm doing the same thing that I've been doing, which is shipping within a day, and you know, just doing that as, you know, quick as possible and stuff, that there really wasn't any change. So
now what's the perks to that? What is the perks
for free returns?
For free, yeah, that's it.
You get top rated instead of just top rated. You get top rated plus, and I guess another type of discount.
Which, yeah, there's more of a discount on. I think there's a discount on shipping.
I think that's what it is too.
And
I think it's. I think that I don't think it has anything to do with the insertion fees or nothing. It's just the shipping.
Maybe off of the fees whenever you sell something, whatever it's called.
Final value.
Yeah.
I'm just not ready to jump on board that bandwagon yet. So.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you adequately describe, which you have to anyways.
Right.
You know, there shouldn't be a difference. That's what I got from the email anyways. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, because I got that email too, and I was looking at it too, because that's why I asked you the other day, Sally, about it. We was talking.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't stuck my toe in that water yet either. But
yeah, I know there's other resellers saying that your items will be pushed further down in the search if you don't offer free returns.
Right.
So it's like, you know, as long as you're listing consistently every day, you're still going to be up within the top 1 or 2 pages, I think.
I'm sorry, Dwayne, that you got to go to work.
Oh, man.
That sucks. I got to go to work tonight. I got to go make the donuts tonight.
To make the donuts.
Time to make the donuts. I used to love that commercial. It was so funny.
I don't remember it.
Oh, now I want donuts. Dang it. I don't have any.
Yeah. What was it?
Sorry about your luck.
Was it Dunkin'
Can't help you.
Donuts that had that guy?
Yeah. I wonder if Grubhub delivers donuts. I'm
sure you might find somebody that does.
My sister lives across the street. I wonder if I can talk her into go get me a donut.
Grubhub.
Okay, I'll buy you fly.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes that works.
That's a great name, Grubhub.
Yeah.
You know, I thought of that years ago because where I live, we're like 15 minutes from town. So, you know, everything has to be delivered because nobody just wants to jump in a car and go get something. I told Teresa, I said, we ought to start something like that around here. Oh, that's stupid. You know, because, okay. 5 years later, you got Grubhub. I said, my idea was stupid, wasn't it? She's like, shut up.
Now, the question is, does your Grubhub deliver liquor to you?
I don't know.
Ours does here in Memphis.
Really?
They just started. They have a liquor. You can do liquor, you can pick up, and they will deliver.
Oh, that's nice.
I was like, well, I ain't got to go nowhere. I never have to leave. No. I got to get out. But yeah, I thought that was just kind of weird. It's like, oh, liquor delivery. Should have thought that.
Wish we had that. Now then I wouldn't have to drive places drunk.
I know, right? Cut down on it a lot. Somebody bring me a margarita every Friday. Come on.
Just kidding. I don't drink. Hey, Grubhub. I love that.
And we have a Grubhub, Cities Free, and a Bite Squad.
Bite Squad?
Bite, like BITE Squad.
Mm.
So I thought that was cool. But yeah.
Do they wear like Don Johnson clothes when they deliver?
No, unfortunately not. They just wear their regular clothes.
Instead of Vice Squad, it's Bite Squad.
Bite Squad, yeah. Yeah, you'll never run out of booze, Vanessa. Never. Shoot. Could have used that back in the day.
That's pretty cool.
Do they charge for delivery?
Yeah, they all have like, you have to minimum that you have to order, and then they have like a fee that they charge. It's like a $3 fee. It's not bad. Especially if you live in nowhere.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is that it says you may choose to offer no returns accepted, 30-day buyer paid returns, 30-day free returns, 60-day buyer paid returns, 60-day free returns. And then it says attract buyers with free returns. Here, I'm going to screen share this.
Okay.
And I'll put this link in the squad also.
Okay.
So it says attract buyers with free returns, move to the policy that can give you up to 25% conversion lift. So if you currently offer no returns and you move to 30-day free returns, you could get a 15% conversion lift. If you currently offer no returns and you move to 60-day free returns, your conversion lift could be 25%. And then it goes, on to say 14 days and 30 days. So down here, it says conversion lifts seen based on Q3 2017 data. Individual results may vary. eBay does not guarantee that each seller will experience the same lift or any lift at all. Free returns refers to when a seller pays return shipping no matter what the reason for return with no restocking fee.
Ooh. Okay, I don't like that.
No matter.
I'm keeping it the way things are going.
And then they're not gonna guarantee it anyway. So
because I do the 30-day returns where the buyer pays, so I'm only going to get a 5% lift.
Yeah,
and you're not going to guarantee any lift at all. If you can't guarantee that's not worth it to me.
Nah,
sorry,
keep doing it.
And see, they want you to simplify customer service. eBay automates some steps like return acceptance when your policy permits returns due to buyer's remorse. You can customize other steps like when you issue immediate refunds. This can simplify the entire process for both you and your buyers. So, they just want it to be like an automatic thing. And it goes into keeping returns at a minimum and stuff like that, and how you can do that. And
well, that is nothing like what I had heard.
No.
And from that email, I completely got a completely different thing from that.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't say anything about having to, have free returns on there just in case somebody wants to ship something back and, they don't have to have a reason, then they can just ship it back.
Yeah.
And they're going to get, and really, really that amount, for people that currently offer no return, for them to offer 60-day free returns, they're getting a 25% lift. That's crap. That is crap because, yes, I understand you're trying to get people to go from one to another, but why not give the people that are offering already 30-day returns that kind of lift?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's not right. That's just how I feel about it, anyways.
I agree with you.
So,
Well, I
Yeah.
think I can go suck an egg because I ain't doing it.
No doubt about it. Yeah.
Suck an egg.
I was
I'm gonna
considering
put
it,
this-
and now it's not even an option. No, I'm not doing that.
I'm
Nope.
gonna put this in the documents part of the squad, or I'll put
Uh-oh.
a link in, and then I'll put it in the documents,
Okay.
just in case anybody wants to go through and look.
Sounds good. That's not going to work for me.
Mm-mm.
So,
You know, really, if they wanted it to, work for people that are, you know, doing this as a business, they really should make it, for one, easier to understand, and you know, transitional, you know,
mhm.
and don't just reward the people that are going from, you know, no returns to free returns, but reward everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, and I can understand the whole reason of them, you know, doing the whole, you know, you may or may not get a lift from this. Yeah, that's a little too squirrely for me.
Mhm.
You know, I want something definite. If I'm going to do this and I'm going to make things easier for you, then I need to get something in return, a definite something in return.
Yeah.
That's, you know. So that's my thinking.
I'm the same way. I thought I was going to do it, but after looking at it more, I'm the same way. I don't know if I want to. That's just a lot, you know.
Yep.
I mean, I'm still small time, so I'm still a baby fish in the water.
Yep.
Trying to grow up to be a big fish. It's crazy. I don't know.
Well, I'm glad that you brought that up because I was completely under the impression it was something else. So I'm glad that you brought that to light.
It's like that's what I thought with the lady. I talked to the lady at or eBay when she called me and was talking to me about it. I was under the same impression. Oh, okay. Well, this is a really big change. So, but now, you know, talking about it more, it's kind of like, okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And this one wants to know if it gets returned and a seller refunds, does eBay lose money too? Or like, do they keep the fees anyway? Like, say somebody returns something with their free shipping or free return, do you get your fees back for that?
You should.
I think you should get your fees back for that. So eBay's losing money too, but they want, you know, they're looking at the big picture because they want it to be more like department store friendly, you know, and, you know, like how you can go into a department store, buy something, and then whenever you get it home, it doesn't fit right, or, you know, you don't like it, then you can bring it back, you know,
Right.
no reason needed, really, you know. So that's what they're
Walmart.
looking at, I think.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I ain't Walmart.
That's funny. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know.
Well, you know, I agree with the whole, you know, return thing. I mean, you should be able to, if you buy something and, you know, you messed up as a customer you messed up and it doesn't fit you right, you should be able to return the item. But
Right.
you're going to pay to return the item.
Right.
I mean, if I bought something and I wanted to return it, I would have to look at the price that I paid for the item and figure out if it's worth me, sending back. If I paid,
Also,
$10 for it or whatever, and it's going to cost me $7 to send it back. Well, of course, I'm not going to do that because that's dumb.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to do that. But, if I wanted to, I would have that, I'd want that option.
Yeah.
also, like if you went to Walmart and got something that you didn't like and brought it home and, found out you didn't like it, you would have to take it back to Walmart. Walmart's not going to come get that from you.
Right.
So that's the way I see it. It's not going to reimburse your gas money. It's not going to, give you money to fix your tire if your tire blows,
Or for time, it's not going to pay you the time that it took.
So I totally agree with them still having to pay return shipping.
Yeah. Karen's at the beach says we always have to pay return shipping for J. Crew, Gap, Old Navy. 99% of the stores make you pay return shipping. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, yeah. I do agree.
I'll let them work all the hiccups out. Then if they fix it better, then maybe I might join in. But
yeah,
it's kind of almost like getting the new iPhone. If the first new iPhone comes out, don't buy it right away. Wait until they get all the glitches, then buy it. The same concept is kind of how I'm looking at it.
I need to return all those clothes I bought in the 90s because they just don't fit the way they used to.
Good luck with
They all
that.
shrunk.
They all shrunk. You're a mess.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. I mean, they got to change with the times. Everybody does, and I understand that. But I mean, like Sally said, if I'm gonna do this to, for what you want to change it for, at least offer me a better incentive. Give me something also with it. But not somebody that didn't take returns and all of a sudden you go to 60 days. Well, hell, then I should have went and did all mine, no returns, and then jump over into the 60-day when y'all change this over so I can get the better incentive.
Yeah.
I know that was going to be that way, but nobody told us that.
Nope. They didn't share that part of it.
I mean, I really wonder if people even look at return policy. That's my biggest thing. Like, whenever they're shopping, do you really think that they're looking at return policy?
I don't think so.
Hey guys,
Hey.
Hi.
how are you doing?
All right. How are you?
How you doing?
All right.
She's like, what I walk into. Run, Tara, run.
Never know.
You might come down that rabbit hole with us.
I hear you talking about free returns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about all that?
I think. Well, remember when they rolled it out and it's like you could opt into it voluntarily? Whenever eBay does that, it's going to end up becoming policy anyway.
I think so too.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I think the problem is they're trying to be like Amazon. And I haven't shopped out of catalog companies for a while, but I'm pretty sure whenever I shop from a catalog company, I got to pay for the return. But the problem is they don't see it that way. So it says it's their sandbox. I can be mad and stomp my feet and stuff like that. But in the end, it doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, I could be ticked off about it, and I don't know.
Don't you think that's BS though?
There's been a problem with that when people want to return something because I mean, you do train your buyers. I mean, the way it is, I mean, they just mark item not as described because then they're going to get the free return anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, people aren't stupid. I mean, they know, like, I mean, not that I get a lot of returns, but out of returns I get where it's like, oh, you know what? I just changed my mind. I send it back. If I had 10 returns over the year, maybe 1 or 2 of those they'll pay the shipping back because everybody else will just find something that they'll mark as item not as described. And because eBay can't see the item, they're going to say, well, we can't see the item, so we're just going to go with the item not as described. You know? So. I don't
Or
know.
we'll fix it to where you're both happy for this time, you know, like, you know, we'll do it this time only. And, you know, I've had them do that for me too.
Once in a while. But I mean, even that, I mean, it isn't like you're going to get that every time. Don't get your hopes up, you know? I mean, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I just think it's crap that, you know, somebody can be offering no returns and they get a bigger lift than somebody that's offering 30 or 60 days, you know, regular returns. So, you know, why should they get a better deal, you know? Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, I like eBay. I like eBay a lot. I don't always love eBay. Sometimes eBay irritates me. I'll say it like that. And I don't mean it like, oh, jump ship, don't sell on eBay. But sometimes they do broad brush stuff. And, yeah, sometimes they do irritate us, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's love-hate, definitely, for me, too.
Yeah.
Like that old boyfriend you keep going back to, you know, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, and I don't get a lot of yeah.
Just like your answer yesterday to everything was ex-husband.
Ex-husband. Boss is not my ex-husband. Or if it's bad, it's my ex-husband. If it's something that's good for me, not my ex-husband. Don't put him in anything that I'm in. I was telling my husband about that. He's like, I gotta go back and watch that now. Hey. I just told him to stay out of my eBay search engine because me and Hank went down a rabbit hole yesterday. So he saw it this morning. He goes, "Oh my God, Kathy!" It was cute.
I told you not to go there. I warned you.
I couldn't help it, Valerie. It drug me down in there with it. But yeah, I mean, eBay's just. I can't stop selling off of it. Just that's why everybody's just going to different platforms.
Yeah, for me, it's where most of my sales end up anyways. So I would never say, "Oh, eBay's the devil" or whatever. I mean, sometimes it's like any kind of relationship. Sometimes you get irritated with the other side. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes stuff irritates you slightly, but in the end, it's like, well, I got to go along to get along. So I don't know.
I ain't doing it.
You're not doing it?
No free returns. I'm like Laurie. They can suck an egg.
Right. A rotten one at that.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Jim mentioned it to me yesterday, and I really haven't paid attention because we've been working on this other stuff. Anyway, Jim's like, oh, yeah. He goes, you know how it is. eBay rolls it out as an option first, and then about 6 months later, it's going to be mandatory. He goes, I think that they probably were ticked that more people didn't just automatically jump on that policy. You know what I mean? So now it's like, well, there you go. Now it's mandatory. Anyway, or going to be here. No. We didn't opt into the guaranteed shipping either.
I'm kind of more worried about the shift off of PayPal coming up onto their new pay system.
Oh yeah. Well, I think we're going to end up going with the what do they call that where they pay you out or whatever.
Sherry says, Todd, if I send you a port instead of a Bible, tough luck.
You're going to pay that return shipping.
Yeah.
Never going to live that down.
You don't like my porn Bible? You can just suck a rotten egg.
God, you should never say the words porn and Bible in the same line. I think that is a sin. I'm sorry.
And it's somewhere in there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Go say
Yeah,
your Hail Marys.
I think that was a sin.
I get yelled at for saying big ass church. Big ass with the word church. Big ass church.
Well, at least that's like a descriptive term. Like, wow, that church is so big, it's big ass. But I mean, porn Bible, that's not good.
Teresa's like, Laura, you shouldn't say that about a church. Well, you can't hear me.
I know.
Her dad's a pastor, so
That's like saying is like if you see a really big house, wow, that's a big ass house. That's almost like a compliment, you know, like
right.
wow, that's a big ass church there. You got to fill the pews in that one. Porn Bible? No. That doesn't
It's Hustler. It's
Oh
Lord.
We have a Hustler store right here where I live, right 5 minutes from here.
Oh, wow.
Big billboard. I'm like, really?
What's those ones that you see on the freeway a lot? It's called like the Lion's Den or something
Yep,
like that.
there's
you
one
know?
of those around here too. But
Oh boy, well I guess you're in the porn capital of
it's about
porn out of
45 minutes.
Ohio.
We got Hustler on 75 and the Lion's Den on 71. I'm like, good.
Yeah,
Lord.
what'd you say? It's 24 miles, 0.321.
How would you know that?
Oh, Lord. Our mess.
Crazy.
That's hilarious.
Oh, we hover the plain old XXX truck stops.
Oh gosh.
There used to be a guy over at this one truck stop. He used to sell a XXX out of his truck.
Oh my gosh.
I'd be driving because I had a seat deep and I hear him. We got this on sale. I'm like, okay.
Oh, Lord.
Then you see all these semis
Oh my gosh.
backing back down the highway towards the exit.
Yeah, Lord.
Sad.
Well, I guess you need something to do at night when you're getting ready to go to bed.
I guess.
Maybe that's why you had your wreck. That trucker saw a sign.
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh.
Lord.
It's your relaxing, sexy time.
He might have been watching one while he was driving.
Good heavens.
Never know.
Ugh.
I figure karma will get him one way or the other.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And she drives a bigger truck than that.
Did he total your truck or no?
What's that?
Did he total your truck?
No, didn't total it. Thank God. She actually walked away with very minimal damage.
Wow.
It could have been a lot worse. I rolled up the side of the box truck that he slammed into me. So I was on two wheels for.
Oh my Lord. Oh, you were doing it like Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. It's not like I tried, but it's like, oh crap.
Good thing you didn't have a
I said, oh,
Sam
shit.
Trap out there in front of you. You didn't do one of those jumps like Duke of Hazzard. Remember when they'd like pause it? And
Yeah.
Did you have on your Daisy Dukes?
No, I had on some sweatbands. I thought, I just wonder if there's cameras around that overpass. I've never thought about that. To ask that trooper if there's any cameras there because it would have caught it. The truck. Because he drove off. The semi just kept on going. So it left me and the other truck to fend for ourselves.
Well, he had deadlines to make.
Yeah. He would have been dead if he'd have stopped and gotten out of his truck. And a tire iron wrapped around his head. Oh.
So Jim's sick right now?
Oh my God. So we went to an auction last night. Okay, but now earlier in the day we had lunch at Dairy Queen. Okay, so we ate our food, and this is not. I don't mean this in a mean way, but do you ever see like when the cook comes out from the back of the kitchen? You're like, and I look at Jim. I'm like, oh my god, I hope we don't get sick.
Oh yeah.
It looked like they had leprosy. They're not being
Oh.
shorts on and their arms and their whole body was like it had lots of like sores, not like just scabs, but like sores. I'm like, oh my god, I hope we don't get sick. So now fast forward after the auction, we're driving home. Jim's like, I don't feel right. I don't feel right. You know, he's like complaining and stuff. So he's like, pull over. Well, you know what happens then? Puke fest. So he's still kind of sick with like puke and well, not puke anymore, but like diarrhea. But anyway,
food poisoning.
So I blame our local DQ for that one because I don't know. I think there might. I said I'm not going in there anymore for a long time. I think there might be some hygiene.
Either that or it's all in his head.
I don't know. He was really throwing up. And Jim, I mean, I'll tell you this. Jim don't throw up. I mean, Jim throws up if he got extremely drunk. But since he was sober, I mean, yeah, he don't throw up like that. I mean, it was weird. So anyway, I didn't get sick from it, thank God. But yeah, he definitely got the worst of it.
Oh, poor thing.
Anyway, so I mean, he'll be all right. I'll try to make him get to work today. I told him he's being kind of a baby and he needs to get. Anyway, I got stuff to do today, so I don't have time for him to be laying around. Oh, I'm sick. Anyway,
don't have time to be sick. Get to
no time to be sick today. I got stuff to do. Anyway, so but actually, he looks better. He's laying down yet, but
that's good.
Bad. I think he's kind of playing it up. Anyway. Oh yeah, it was a
well. Why wouldn't he? He's a man.
Yeah, it was a good one. I'm like, God dang it! I didn't know I didn't even think he drank that much. I mean, it's not like buckets of water being spilled on the highway. You know, I'm like, I didn't even think he drank that much. What the heck was he holding it, like a camel or something? Yeah, he was really, he really puked. Anyway.
Aww.
So that was our excitement for yesterday. We came home for an auction and Jim got sick. But now we both have something in common because a few years ago I got sick after an auction and threw up out the window. And he goes, "Well, you know, you don't spend enough money until I have you throwing up out the side of on the side of the road." And now he did it, so that's good.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. So those are excitement for the day. We should have ate a Pizza Hut, but I'm like, no, I'm sick of Pizza Hut. We ate there the day before. We should have ate a Pizza Hut. Anyway.
Well, I hope everybody feels better.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to hear a clip of how our band did Saturday?
Yeah.
Bring it.
Oh, hold on. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
You recognize that, Sally?
That's good.
We didn't get to do the one we wanted to do. It's just over that one. We had a good turnout of all the kids that I grew up with. That's on our Facebook page.
Wow.
If I get to stop now.
So are you playing at a bar or a club?
No, out in my yard.
Oh, that's your yard? Wow.
Yeah, we did another one too. I think it's on here. We'll just let you listen to that real quick. I'm playing bass and that's my daughter singing. We had fun. There was probably like 40 people or more.
Wow.
The reunion part, not to mention all the families. We kind of run funky music in the restaurant.
That's really good.
Not bad for a throw together band.
No, really good.
Yeah, we had fun. That's the only clip we was able to upload to Facebook for some reason. We did quite a few.
Guys did good.
Oh. Yeah, it turned out good, and chili was good. I made my homemade chili, and I got people saying that if I jar it, they'll buy it. Ooh, another business venture. A
Well, that's
chili
what you
truck.
should do. You should find a club to play in, get paid to play at the club, and then on the side sell your chili.
There you go.
We went to George Jones concert at the casino. This is years ago because I was pregnant at the time. Anyway, when you would go there, I mean, that's everything going on the outside of the venue because it's smaller because, of course, it's all old people there, because, well, George was getting old. It's all like T-shirts. He pitches his sausage of the concert. You could buy like signed 8x10 photos and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, but I just remember, and I love George Jones. When the concert, he's talking about his sausages he's selling and how you can order them. I'm like, oh my God, he's doing infomercials during the dang concert. Anyway.
Yeah, that was really good.
Thank you.
You guys did good.
Oh, we try. I just started playing bass probably in September, so I'm new to
Oh,
bass.
really?
I normally play regular guitar.
Yeah.
We needed a bass player. I was like, I'll learn it.
There you go. I mean, with the bass, you have a little more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to do a lot with the beat, right?
Right, you got to do runs and stuff, and
Right.
and see, I can't read music, so I have to play by the way I hear it.
Right.
I figure it out that way.
Good.
I've tried reading music and I don't understand it. I just can't get it.
Okay, guys, I need some help here. You guys who are posh markers, I need some help with my little pictures that have the names of the different areas, like the directory of my store. Where it says like shirts and.
Oh.
How do I make those? I'm sure there's a way to do it.
Go on Instagram.
Go on Instagram?
Yeah. Well.
And find just steal people's?
Yeah. Well. Or Google.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to make your own.
Well, that's I don't know what I'm doing.
You could probably do that with PicMonkey. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
Pinterest, maybe. Mary says.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to do that yet.
Just copy someone else's. I'm sure that's what other people do. Yeah. Probably so. You can make them easily using Instagram or any basic photo editing software. Okay.
I just downloaded something called Collage Maker this morning. So I'm gonna try and do a little bit of pic collage with my pictures. Maybe in my downtime.
And your spare time when you're not working.
Yeah.
When you're not doing everything else.
If you those hours that you try to sleep, if you'd stop doing that.
Yeah. When I'm in bed and supposed to be asleep, but I'm playing on my phone. Yeah. I'll just do it then.
Oh, Jim said your Posh show sounded really good. I got home late that night, but he said, "Boy, it really sounded good."
I need to
There's
watch
a lot of good information.
Yeah, he said it was so informative. He goes, "They're gonna get rid of us off the morning show because we just don't talk about anything serious." So he goes, "Now they're more informative."
Well, and I think having it for, I think we did it for like an hour and 15 minutes because it took like minutes for like everybody to get in and really get it started. But I think an hour is a really good time frame to do it. We'll just do it every Monday night. I'm kind of thinking maybe start it a little bit earlier because I really want to get Hank on there.
Yeah.
So if I kind of cater to her and maybe try to make it as early as possible, maybe I can get her in here one of these days. If I bend over backwards.
I think it's a great idea because, well, I don't do Posh, but everybody else that touches on Posh, they just sort of lump it in with eBay or whatever else platforms they sell on. I think it's a great idea to have it where, hey, this is for like listing on Posh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's another show like that. I don't think.
Well, I think who is it? It's Teresa or is it Teresa? Tanya, Thrifty Treasures. She has like a Posh Talk type thing.
Does she do it just
yeah.
on
She just started that. And so I think it's called Posh Talk. I can't say
Posh
say
Tarts?
that. Yeah, that's what
I'll put Posh Tart.
That was our show.
So but yeah, it was really good. We had a good turnout. There's a lot of people that are interested and they're still trying to learn about it and figure everything out, but no gymnastics, too dangerous.
Lord.
Oh my God, one time when I was in high school, like where you do like Phi Ed class, and then I don't know, maybe not everybody's high school is like this. It's like you do 3 weeks, like let's say on volleyball, and then like 3 weeks on gymnastics.
Mm-hmm.
So we were in gymnastics, and this girl's doing like the balance beam, but it's up, elevated, okay? So it's probably like 4 foot off the floor or whatever. She falls and straddles it right on her crotch. I'm like, oh. I'm like, well, I guess thank God you weren't a dude, but oh my God, I mean, her poor like pelvic bone. I'm like, oh my Lord. Anyway,
Teaching people to sing in gym class, huh?
Yeah, I think she was done for the day after that one. I think she said, "I'm done for the day."
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, there wasn't no mat gonna help her because she was sitting astride on the balance beam.
That would hurt.
That's I'm gonna take my packages out. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting into Poshmark myself, and I haven't even got a sale on there or anything yet. But just all the information that I read about it, it seems like it's really cool.
Oh my God, the shipping rates are awesome from what I hear.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah, just the shipping and not having to deal with the return part of it and everything like that. The only thing that Valerie told me was, that it does take some time to get the money.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other day, the person already had the item shipped to them. They already got it, and Valerie was still waiting on it to hit her bank. And it was like probably 5 days or something since she sold it.
So do they do like a disbursement method for payment, or they like have it where they make sure it gets to the customer and the customer's gonna be happy with the item?
Yeah, the customer has like 3 days or something to rate them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then it gets sent to the bank.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would really like it if they had, they
Does it have to get
did-
sent to the bank, or can it get put into your PayPal?
No, I guess it has to go to the bank.
Oh.
I mean, I would really like it to be separate and go into my PayPal, but I guess there's no way to do that. So, which I think is stupid because should be able to do that, but they must have their reasons.
Yeah. Only reason I say like with sometimes if you have a chargeback or something like that, you'd think it would be easier with like something like PayPal, which is like a credit card company, than it would be transferring the money into your bank. But I guess it's got to be some reason they do it that way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you sold your hot rollers, huh? On Poshmark. That's awesome.
that is good.
Oh my god! I sold $1,200 worth of stuff, and they were both non-paying bidders. Can you believe it?
Mm.
Yeah, so one person bought $635 worth of Western saddles off me. Bought like 4 or 5 of them. Didn't pay for them. Bag lady. Then we had somebody buy an outboard motor for I guess it was about $1,100 for $500. Not paying bidder. What the heck?
Oh man. I'm telling you. I mean, I don't have a lot of them that do that, and usually, like if somebody does win or buys it and then they don't pay for it, they usually string me along for a couple of days.
I even
And I
send them
hate that.
like reminder invoice and stuff because it ties up my item where it's not. I could have somebody else buy this item. You kind of pulled it out of my inventory with you tied it up for that time, but we just put it. And this happens auction because I can't have immediate payment on auction, and they were stuff I had at auction. On our buy it nows, we put immediate payment required. Now I know you can't have the best offer option for it, but we're like, screw it. At least then when they buy it, they gotta commit to pay for it.
Yeah, and Valerie says that even if they want to like commit to buying it, and they say, hey, can you take 15 for this or whatever, they can send you a message saying that.
Yeah, we get a lot of messages where they're sending us offers through a message. It's not the make an offer option on the listing. It's just they'll send you a message. Like let's say it was a $30 item and they said, will you take $25 for it? What we do, we'll go into our listing, we'll revise it, we'll change the price to $25, and then we'll message the person and say, yeah, we'll take it. We changed our price to $25, because then when they go over there, they still have to pay for it right away.
Right. Yeah, that's what Valerie was telling me yesterday too. And so I started changing over my stuff little by little already. Yeah. And it was nice. Somebody bought a pair of pants last night and automatic payment. I was like, yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
So, I mean,
yeah, we still, like I said, they just message you on the item. They still make offers.
Yeah.
I think it was you Tara that had said.
Yeah, me and Jim
had mentioned that, and I was like, well, heck, if they're still, making offers, then why wouldn't you do it that way?
So, Valerie, when you switched over to it, did you find like any kind of decrease, or was it like, no, they still make you offers?
Get it?
They still might make you offers. Yeah, it's I don't notice a decrease in the sales.
I think that's what scares people about not having the best offer option on it. Like they'll have a decrease in sales because of it, and I don't see it.
That's
No.
that's what I was scared of.
Yeah,
No.
I was the
Um,
same way, Sally. So
But really, it's kind of a payoff because you don't have to wait and
I
Mhm.
mean, so even if, say, it decreased your sales by, say, your average is like 3 a day, even if it decreased your sales by 1, I mean, you're still getting pay off with it because you're getting paid immediately. You're not having to take. I've noticed that when they do send me an offer, it's an adequate offer. It's not a lowball offer.
Yeah,
I would say 90% of the time.
I would say.
So, you're not having to take these lowball offers. I'm not saying that, sometimes if you're hungry enough, sometimes you do want those lowball offers just to maybe kind of kickstart your eBay and stuff like that. I get that. But it's actually a payoff because you're making more for your item. Rather than taking, all lowball offers, you're actually getting almost, or,
Mhm.
um, your full asking price. So
yeah.
I think it's worth it.
Well, and like the thing with like the message you make an offer where I said, then we'll go on our list and revise it, change the price of the listing, message the person back, hey, we changed the price. It does motivate them to have their button gear to go buy that item because sometimes they putz around. It sells anyway because you've had other people watching it that it dropped that $5 or whatever, and they're going to jump on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't change the price on mine. I just send them a reply with offer, and I'll just put in what I'll take, and it's up to them if they want to take it or not. And
Right
so
in the message, right?
yeah, right. So I don't even go in and change the price on the item. Um, so and it still is a required, even with the offer, you still get the required payment automatically.
Mhm. And
So
and Carol asked about multiple items. Would you how you want to combine shipping? Well, can't you combine shipping with somebody? But now my shipper's laying in bed. Can't you combine shipping off of your, like when it's a waiting shipment? Can't you do that? There's something you can do to
right.
combine them. Into, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, it'll message you and say, do you want to combine shipping on, you have two items going to the same place. Do you want to combine shipping? And you just click both of those items, and it'll go through and put them together.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and you can always refund back whatever you don't use or whatever.
Right. Right.
To me, it's a little bit best offer is a little bit like if you saw a car on the side of the road and it said $1,000 or best offer. You're not going to give that person $1,000, right?
Right.
Nobody would. Because as a
No.
buyer, like, well, they've already opened it up to or best offer. You know what I
Right.
mean? I guess I figure I like to control adjusting my price myself. I don't set myself out there where it's like, well, I put 1,000 on it, but well, I'm going to take less because I've just written it on this sign that I'm going to take less.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who won the challenge yesterday? Swamp wants to know.
Craig.
Ooh.
Craig won it all with 3 points.
he was
Wow.
But
Yeah. I mean, Todd had 2, right? No, Mary had 2.
Mary had 2.
Mary had 2, and Todd had 1.
Mm.
And somebody else had 1.
Who else had 1?
Somebody else
I didn't
didn't.
think there was somebody else that had 1.
Bridget? Bridget had 1?
I can't remember.
I don't know. I didn't think there was anyone. I try to keep track of that, but
I can't
I didn't.
remember.
I didn't realize that there was anybody that else that had 1.
Turtle's talking about auto decline, but I don't have that set up, so I don't really have any experience with it.
Auto decline. It's not good if someone is within
Like
$1.
Yeah, I could see where that could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she
I like,
had
and
1,
that
but she
works
never.
for. Oh, Go ahead.
She never
Sorry.
seen it. Sorry.
No, I just said I like to do it this way because then I can adjust. I can adjust my price on, because there's some days where it's like, I got to pay a bill or whatever. Yeah, you're gonna get me on a day where a lot more negotiable than maybe on a different day. So,
Oh yeah.
so I like to kind of make those decisions myself, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
That
Wait,
makes
no, I
sense.
had 4 points yesterday.
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Oh, you must have been selling all your Polaroid cameras. You've been stocking those up for listing challenge.
Mm-hmm.
What did Craig? Craig he sold a Polaroid,
Oh,
and yeah, so I
A
mean that's
calculator.
a calculator, and what else did he have?
I don't remember.
I think it was mainly
I think 2
calculators.
calculators.
No, there was something. There was something else. It was some kind of like camping or something. I got it here. It's like camping or something. Did y'all see that video of me in
No.
the squad? Julie sent that to me, and I thought, oh, that's perfect. I love that video. I can't find it now. But it was some kind of like camping or something. Something you use with camping. I don't remember exactly what it was. Johanna says, I had $35 or best offer on my shampoo bowl, and someone offered $65.
Well,
Not sure if they understood how best offer works.
Overachievers.
Didn't end up paying through and had to sell to someone else. Oh my gosh.
man. That's funny.
Yeah, they didn't quite get that apparently.
Yeah, we sold Sugar Town. Did you see that?
Yeah, but we got a lot of work done yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was working hard.
Yep.
We got a lot of work done too. We hauled a load of scrap metal in and got rid of it. We ate a DQ. Jim got sick and we went to an auction. It was awesome.
Wow.
That's a full day right there.
Yeah, that is.
What are you doing back, Dwayne? Thought you were at work.
Well,
are you working at work? Or are you playing at work? I should say. Sounds like you're playing at work.
He's like, shh.
Whoopsie-doo.
Oh my gosh.
That 460 Ford engine, like.
Karen's at the beach says, I love midweek challenge. That's good. I'm glad you guys like that.
I like it too. Next week I have to work.
Do you?
Day. Yeah, but I'll just try to do what I can.
Yeah. Twice. These copiers aren't going to sell themselves. That's awesome. Yep. Got to get out there and sell those coffee machines.
Is that what Nikki thought he did for a living?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. It was like a computer tech or something like that. But yeah, she did.
I thought that was so funny.
You have an auction this Saturday?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're doing
that's
a
right.
fundraiser for Thrifty Treasures because she's having trouble with her liver transplant or some
Yeah.
medical stuff.
Wow.
Fundraiser one.
That's what I was going to do. So I got a package yesterday from somebody, and I wanted to show you what I got.
Woohoo.
It's very exciting. I already opened it. So.
Did you?
Well, dang it. Why did you
You're
wait
like-
for us?
She's like me. I can't
I couldn't.
wait.
I couldn't.
So you really didn't want to show us, but
Check that out.
that's cool.
Oh, that's neat.
That is neat.
Ooh, an Elvis plate.
Now you can eat off of Elvis's face.
I know. I never thought of it that way, but
She'll be licking the plate clean.
new meaning to that phrase, huh?
I know, right?
Uh,
That's funny.
It's like I'd drink champagne out your slipper. I'd eat SpaghettiOs off
and then
your
there's
face.
that one.
I like that one. I like the other one better, but I do like that one too, especially the
Aren't
face.
Yeah,
They're so awesome.
those are cool.
I love them. They're just so cool.
Carol says, "You collect Elvis? I didn't know that."
I thought everybody knew that.
Oh,
Gosh.
man, everybody.
Oh my
knows
God.
that.
Yes, I do collect Elvis stuff. I love Elvis.
Dwayne says you're only allowed to eat peanut butter and banana sandwiches on that plate.
I will never ever eat that. Ever.
Oh, it's
ever.
so good.
It is.
Nope.
Oh my god.
I love it.
No. Nope.
It's to
Ain't gonna
die for.
Hey, there's Carl. Carl.
Carl.
Carl.
I'll get to see Carl tomorrow. I think he's got an estate sale going on.
Mm.
Gonna go visit. See if you can find some good stuff.
Yeah, baby.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
Now, see, this is just dumb.
I don't hear anything.
Oh.
Oh,
Hearing aid in, Todd.
everybody just quit talking at once. I thought, what happened?
Turn your hearing aid up.
What?
What?
Put that horn in your ear so you can hear us better.
Oh, did y'all see that deal where they put up two different words and which one do you hear?
No.
I've seen it.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I didn't even listen to it.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it either, but I've seen it.
It's all over the interwebs. Let me see if I can find it.
It's like the audio version of What Color Is This Dress?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not even do that.
Oh.
That
yeah,
Yanni and Lonnie.
Sally.
Yeah. Motherships knows it. Yeah, I heard Yanni too.
Yeah, I didn't hear either.
It was either Yanni or what was the other one? Lauren?
Laurel.
Laurel.
Yeah, I heard on. That's
Well,
how screwed up my hearing is.
I wouldn't be able to hear it at
And
all.
it- And it didn't matter because it's supposed to have more of a Laurel sound if the sound is down lower or there's more bass, but and then the higher the pitch, it's supposed, or the higher the sound, it's supposed to be more like Yanny.
Yeah. We're a divided house. My wife hears Laurel and I hear Yanni. So we got in a fight. What? That says Yanni.
Oh my God.
You're crazy.
Talking about hearing last night, I'm sitting at this auction. Jim tells me something. I go, what's that item up there? Now, this is what I'm pretty sure he says. It's a gun case you wear as a backpack. I know it's pretty stupid. I'm like, all right. So then they hand it up. I'm like, what are you talking about? That ain't a gun case. That's a guitar case. He's like, you're so deaf. I'm like, no, you said that's a gun case you wear as a backpack. There's no way I could discern backpack out of guitar case.
Oh my.
That is funny.
Hey, tell them what kind of hearing protection you use when you blow leaves.
No. And I screwed up my hearing from when I was young, so
Yeah.
it's nothing to do with leaf blowers. I have a backpack leaf blower, and I don't wear the ear protection when I blow like leaves or stuff. So he's always yelling at me about that. You should be wearing earphones. That's why you can't hear.
Oh, I know. I've lost a lot of hearing from standing in front of drum lines for 33 years.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I can just imagine. I could just imagine.
Yep.
Holy moly's.
So did that saddle lady email us? What does she want?
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner? Please
I-
tell me she did not type howdy, partner.
Sound like you're throwing something.
Yeah.
Just came through.
Howdy do.
And I was that was on Friday. Problem is, one of them already went to non-paying and just shut down. So
Oh boy.
we'll see what happens. I don't
No,
know.
now she said she's gonna pay us for those saddles. She already had one of them because there's 4 or 5 of them. So one of them already shut down. It's been relisted because it was non-paying. But now there's because Jim wants to get back all those eBay fees, so he's opened up the other ones individually. Anyway, so
Oh
now
wow.
he messaged us to say, "Howdy, partner. I'm gonna pay for those saddles on Friday."
Oh my God.
It's just another.
There's a snake in my boot.
Howdy, partner. I'm in the chat.
I hear everything you
I
say.
hear everything you say. Oh my God. I hate it when people say stuff like howdy partner because they think that's what horse people say.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
don't
howdy
say it
partner.
if you buy a bunch of horses.
Yeah, but if you're not a cowboy,
If you buy a bunch
like,
of
or a
I
horse person,
I'm like,
But-
I'm a dork then.
no, but like
Sounds
you're
like
just
a used
like
truck salesman.
like if you're buying saddles, then it just sounds like you're trying to sound country.
yeah, you know, yeah.
It's like
yeah.
I have nothing against the word howdy partner, but in this application, it was not a correct use of it there. I'll put
Yeah, I
it
wonder
down.
how often that expression's used on farmersonly.com. Howdy, partner.
Yeah, like the farmers only commercial where it's the 2 horses talking, which you know the crap out of me. Yes. And if you have one of the horses say howdy partner.
Why is she so lonely?
Oh my
She's
god.
not lonely anymore. She got on howdypartner.com.
They used to have one of those farmers only ones where they're like putting a woman up on a horse with like a skirt or like short shorts and she's all dressed real pretty and they're like, oh, that's the wrong girl for you. And then they got like this country girl comes in and just knows exactly what to do. I like the one where she's like carrying a chainsaw and helping her boyfriend cut up firewood and stuff. And the guy's like, oh, where did you meet a girl like that?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know that will help me cut and split firewood.
Dwayne, you
by the
say
way,
chow?
when you get a girl that can cut and split firewood, she don't weigh 110 pounds either.
No.
My eye.
Oh Lord.
Dang, Dwayne, any redhead that says chow is just not right. Supposed to be Italian or something to say that.
I thought he was Irish.
He is.
Oh.
But he said in the side chat, he says chow all the time. And I was like, what? Chabella. No,
I sure hope you don't say it like that.
I
Yay.
could say Dwayne
Only if
walking up.
he like dressed like Dom DeLuise and starts saying that stuff.
Oh, could he do an auction like that?
Yeah. Dwayne, next auction, dress up like an Italian, put on a black wig and
Oh my gosh.
have on like a gondola shirt. Yeah.
Oh,
We can't make that happen.
Mamma mia.
We have at the auction. Yeah.
Oh, so you like the pizza?
Oh,
You see the meatballs.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball there.
Spicy meatball go with fireball. Yeah.
Speaking of meatballs, Mike says some meatball bought $100 sump pump from me on best offer. As soon as I expected. Let's see. As soon as I expected for $70, Knucklehead backed out. All within 10 minutes. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what I like that.
It was listed for 100 and he offered it for 70.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. And then he backed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ass hat.
Oh, here's a good one. I had a woman buy a $25 item, buys it and pays for it, and then sends us then in the message, you know, they'll have like that message with the shipping thing. Would you accept $20 for this? You already bought it, you dummy.
Yeah. Dipshit.
She put it for her paying the postage.
Oh, but then she opened a return, but she made a mistake and she made it where she had to pay the postage. It hasn't come back.
And she's like, well, how do I finish this? Because it was an automatic open on the case. Because you have that. If they're going to pay their return shipping, PayPal and eBay automatically approve the return. Well, it's a return in play now. There's no ending it or whatever. The only way it ends is if she sends me back the thing. We ain't going to get it back. She ain't going to send it back.
What the hell was the
Wow.
item?
Antique Christmas lights.
Oh, it was stupid antique Christmas lights. And then she decided they weren't going to work for her or something. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've had one, Craig.
Much.
One or two.
Oh, she said
She expected that refund. She expected that $5 back.
Yeah.
And that's why she said no. She said the reason she didn't want it because it doesn't fit. And then she puts after that, it doesn't fit my budget. I'm not paying $25 for these lights. It's like, all right.
But it put it as an automatic return because she put it didn't fit, wasn't that or something?
You can talk that over with eBay customer service. You two can handle it.
Oh wow.
I'm up automation. That's why, like, with the haggling thing, with the best offer, to me, it wastes too much time. They like it, they pay the price, it demands immediate payment, and a transaction. I'm not sitting there with my phone in a movie, trying to watch a movie or something, going back and forth so somebody can't come up with the money to pay for something.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
When I'm done with the movie, I turn my phone back on and I see sales. That's what I like to see.
There you go.
People are like, oh, I want to save time. Well, best offers to me is not saving time.
Oh yeah, no, I should not be the CEO of eBay. You know how many people I would call a bag lady a day if I was like in charge of eBay? Oh, no, I'm not going to say you're being a bag lady. Yeah. It won't come back, I'm sure.
No, because she'll have to pay the shipping.
Yeah.
And then you only have one cat per case.
And of course, it went to California. It was
Of course.
There was a set of antique Christmas lights, like old Noma Christmas lights, that sold for $25 free shipping, and I shipped them in a regional A, which to California is like $10. So no, I'm not giving you $5 back, you idiot. Anyway. Oh my God, there was one. What the heck was that? Oh, he's in California. It's a heavy item. It's this hydraulic control for like a tractor. Anyway, he goes, yeah, send this in a $6 flat rate box. $6 flat rate box? Where the heck do you live? 1942? There's something that weighs like 10 pounds. I mean, come on. Anyway, yeah, so people have no idea what shipping costs. Anyway. And shipping has gone up a lot, I've noticed in the last 6 months, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tara, you weren't in here, but my customer who bought the $350 gold bead brooch.
I didn't even know about this brooch.
She wants to change her shipping address. I'm like, no, I'll lose my buyer protection. Dang it.
Oh boy.
So now I'm waiting on her to message me back.
All right, can you do that, Jim, or you still have your buyer protection if you change an address?
No, you lose your buyer protection. Or you lose your seller protection.
That's what I mean, seller protection.
Yeah. So, no.
Yeah.
We can either cancel the order and you can rebuy it or whatever, but
yeah.
She took a day and a half to pay anyway, so I was like, man, this is getting to be a pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a big deal if it's a $20 pair of pants, but still, you know, like if it's something like that.
I don't know. They say they don't get it or something. I mean, you're screwed.
Yep.
And that's a lot of money, you know. That ain't a $10 item. It's like, all right, I'll take that gamble. I mean, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with Sherry. I would block the state of California. No offense to anybody from California. It's just too expensive to ship there.
We like you.
You should only be able to buy stuff that are in flat rate envelopes or regional A's. That's the only items they should be able to ever buy. You have to be able to ship those ways. Anyway.
And the bee brooch is going, guess where?
California.
Hollywood, yeah.
Wow.
I would say if you had to track my sales, they either go east or west coast, and a lot of stuff down to like Texas or Florida.
Yeah.
That's me too.
Yeah.
I sell a little bit to Illinois and Wisconsin.
I still sell stuff. I mean, it depends what I'm in. Like, obviously, if I'm like selling like snowmobile stuff, then it goes a lot to like Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota. But like a lot of what I would call like hip stuff, a lot of stuff goes down to like that Austin, Texas area and stuff, or east or west coast.
Yeah, here it is. This is what she bought. Just a little gold and diamond brooch.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
How much did you pay for it?
$5.
Oh wow.
It was in a box of Ziploc bags of costume jewelry at an estate sale.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
I love buying that kind of stuff because, well, I mean, this is a big item you got in those costume jewelry, but I can't tell you how many times I've bought stuff like 14 karat gold, like service pins. Like I work for public service, and I don't even know if they do this anymore. They give you like a lapel pin or whatever that would be like 14K with like a diamond or ruby or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find a lot of that kind of stuff in there, and they'll sell like a bag of jewelry and it'll have that stuff in it for like $2 or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes you get a good deal. But yeah, I ain't shipping this till everything's secure.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'll call eBay later today and say, hey, what do I do? Yeah, it's a real pretty pen.
Yeah.
But
oh, it's so cute.
Make it sit.
Backpack gun cases actually do really well if the right brand.
Yeah, well, this was not. I mean, that's what said, but it was a guitar case. And I'm not insane. I swear to Jesus, he said, "Oh, it's a backpack gun case." Yeah, they're kind of stupid. I'm like, "What are you talking about? That's a guitar case." So then later on, about 5 minutes later, I'm like, "Oh, what are those rifle slings?" He goes, "No, they're guitar slings." I'm like, "What?" I go, "Well, one says rifle right on it." He's just like, "Oh, you're so everything goes over your head." I'm like, "All
you should
right."
be more careful that you're right before you invoke the backing of deity. I wouldn't be swearing on the Lord Almighty till I knew what I was talking about.
Oh Lord.
Unless you're a mobster, you carry a gun in a guitar case.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Tommy
Yeah,
guns.
Tommy gun. Our Tommy gun, we always carried around in a hard side.
Tony Baloney.
Say hello to my little friend. Uh-huh.
That's Billy Sugar Finger Knuckles.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What was that guitar called? Was it called Cracker Town?
No, Old Craftsman with a K.
Oh, Old Craftsman. Why do I call it
They do well.
K. It's this guitar that Jim had bid off. I want to see if this guy listed it because I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
For whatever reason, I don't call it Old Craftsman, and Craftsman spelled with a K. For whatever reason, I keep thinking it's called Cracker Town.
It's called Get a Miracle here.
I'm gonna hold one of those horns in my ear.
When you're blowing leaves, though, take your miracle ear out.
Shut up.
Oh Lord.
Well, there ain't one listed anywhere close to us, Jim.
I think it was his. I think he shill bit it.
Huh.
I do this when I go to auctions. I see you have irregulars, so I'll search stuff that I know that they bought, so I can find out what their eBay store is, so I can see if they're like doing better. So I can see like if I miss stuff at the auction, like, oh man, you should have bought that or whatever. Anyway, I know why do I torture myself? But
This is sick. But what I like is when you know they paid too much for something, you're like, oh my God, they paid way too much for that. Then a week later, here it is on eBay in their store. They're trying to sell it for less than they paid for it. I just love
oh, yeah, that's
pure
sad.
evil.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot.
Oh man.
We have a guy, an older guy, and he'll bid real high on stuff. And Jim always says, "Don't follow him down that rabbit hole. You know he's nuts. Don't follow him down it." Yeah.
Yeah, there ain't no cheese at the end of that. And he's got like a week to look at this stuff before we get there. I mean, he's got so much time. He works through the auction outfit.
Yeah.
And he overbids. It's like, holy man.
I think he falls in love with stuff. Yeah, it gets like an emotional attachment to it. I think it's something that he's really into, and so he thinks everybody's into it. And it doesn't work that way.
Oh, he sold 2 globes out of the little thing.
Oh, nice.
Check out this estate sale.
Oh, it's got a bunch of saddles on it.
Yeah, look at that. I knew that would pique your nose.
Are they all Western saddles? Yeah, it looks like a ball. Old ones. Yeah, if you can buy those for like, well, they'll probably be priced too high there because they're gonna think they're antique value. But I mean, some of those unmarked ones at that auction, like I pick them up at horse auction for like $20-$25, and I usually sell them between $125 to $150. Because people buy them for decor. But my fear is here because it's like an antique store that they'll price them higher than that.
This is supposed to be an estate sale, but it looks like an antique auction.
Unless it's something like it's branded, like if it's like an old Simcoe or something like that, then I might pay like $40 or $50 for it, just because if they're branded, sometimes they do a little better.
What style purse would you call this? I know it's Coach, but he's so little. My daughter gave it to me to sell. I don't know what style.
Oh, the hat pins are cool, Todd. And sometimes aren't those like precious metal, or they'll have good stones on them?
Yeah, sometimes.
See them back there in that vase?
Yeah.
I would say probably like gonna go over your shoulder
No, not really.
strap. No, I would just call it more like a handbag.
Handbag. Yeah.
Maybe medium size.
This house is chock full of.
Cool.
That's an antique store. That ain't a house.
If
She
anybody
didn't
else
take
knows.
everything out of it when she gave it to me, though. I found a love note in it. From when she was 17, I sent her a picture of it. It says, "Dear husband."
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna embarrass the crap out of her when she gets here.
That'll learn her.
Yep, you might want to check your pockets before you give your mom stuff.
I don't know. It's at a regular house.
No, just usually people at regular houses don't display stuff in metal rack shelving like that.
Yeah.
But maybe their dream was to live in an antique store. Oh, there's an instrument up there. Like, is that a trumpet or a trombone?
That's
No.
a tenor saxophone, it looks like.
A saxophone.
Looks pretty far gone.
Saxophone.
Problem with saxophones and clarinets, they cost so much to repair, and they almost always have to have repair on them before you can sell them.
Got a wine cart?
I guess.
That's what it looks like, all the little holes.
There's one
Yeah, instead of a tea cart here, can you imagine at that party where you roll around with like 15 bottles of wine in your cart? And you're going to be sloshed.
I've probably got enough bottles to fill that.
I used to have a purse guy on mine. Go.
I don't see any regular estate sale stuff. Every bit of this looks like an antique store, doesn't it?
Well, it really looks the way it's displayed. It sure does look like it.
Yeah. But that house looks like a regular
Doesn't it look
house.
more like a shop than a house there? That picture of that building?
The outbuilding does, but
Maybe they had a store next to their house.
maybe so. There's like 4 or 5 estate sales in our area this weekend.
Bragger.
I may have to miss tomorrow morning's show.
Oh boy.
Oh Lord.
That's okay.
What will happen now? It'll be
The show must go on.
I got a bunch of good stuff last weekend though at estate selling. All that makeup, it's almost half of it's already sold.
Wow.
I got an offer for $70 on that Karl Lagerfeld perfume.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I countered them at 100, so. They haven't responded yet. Other Jason, please share your other musical instrument resale knowledge. What do you want to know?
I mean, I found the air compressor for you, Jim. Look. You could pull it anywhere you want to go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, with its own engine.
$5.
Really?
Pretty. Make a video of my stuff. I did. You never watched my videos. Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, you want me to video inside looking at it? Whatever.
Whatever.
Well, estate sales, God, they're usually so tight with people in there. You're rubbing butts with people trying to get past, and
You know what you should do, Todd, is you should get a GoPro and wear it on your chest, because don't they have like that harness that you just walk around with that thing stuck on your chest while you're interacting with everybody at the estate sale?
I had a guy yesterday. He kept on like back. He was trying to push me. He was trying to move me. We're by this trailer, and he comes way after I'm already there. It's like you should have got by the trailer earlier. But he keeps on trying to push and move me, so I actually pushed my gut out farther than normal. So he kept on bumping into him, and then finally just walked away. He didn't like my gut touching him. It's like, well, don't crowd me.
That's weird. I'd walk away too, because I'd be like, oh my god, I keep bumping into this guy's junk.
Hey, he's lucky I didn't have gas. I'll use whatever I have.
You didn't throw up on him.
I didn't have it.
there's this little bitty old lady that goes to every estate sale, and she thinks she has to park in the estate sale driveway because I'm handicapped, and I'm like, well, we know you're handicapped, but you need to get a wheelchair or something because you're blocking everybody. I mean,
you're wrong on that, Todd. Have you ever battled a wheelchair person at the estate sale?
Oh yeah, they're hard.
Yikes.
Yeah, if you get the one in the, no offense to handicapped people, but like they'll use that thing like a weapon. Like if they got the motorized wheelchair, I mean they got a good leg up on you.
Oh man, when my legs go, I'm going to use one. Definitely.
Because you got to make way for them because they're in a wheelchair. But I mean, they can block you and stuff. Run your feet over with it. Yeah, that's a good strategy to use.
Other Jason says rubbing butt videos do very well on YouTube, Todd.
Well.
Golly.
It's that other
And now that the weather's warming up, people start smelling worse at estates.
Yeah.
I don't know why unwashed people go to estate sales, but they
Go
do.
to an auction. You'll see the unwashed masses.
That's how you keep people off you, Todd.
Yeah.
You don't want to go like all smell like Irish Spring. You want to smell like a
There's this guy, and I'm sure he smells like cow poop or some kind of poop. But this is the thing. This is crazy. It'll be the middle of summer, and he'll be wearing like rubber winter boots. Okay, but this is the kicker. He's got 2 flea collars, one around each ankle.
Oh God!
And he wears it at every auction, and I'm like, "What in the heck? Are there so many fleas on your cows or pigs or whatever you take care of? You perpetually have to wear flea collars around your ankles? I don't
Maybe
know.
they're for chicks.
Yeah, and he weighs about 400 pounds.
Oh, wow.
With flea collars on his ankles. I mean, it just don't weird.
Maybe he got that tick in that one really bad place and he never recovered.
I don't know. I don't understand.
I'm going to rummage sale. I'll see y'all in a sec.
All right.
Bye, Todd.
Bye.
My milk cows have a lot of fleas. I'm gonna wear flea collars, when I'm out in the barn. But if I go out in public, I'm gonna slip the flea collars off my ankles.
And right on top of them? Nope.
No, that's true.
I wonder if it's just one on each ankle, or if every day he just puts a new one on.
I don't know.
Old.
Oh no, they're old.
Kind of like the green tree deodorant thing. You got you don't even take that one off. You just put a new one on. So you have like an assortment of
I
them.
guess it must be like how long a flea collar lasts on your dog.
Or maybe they're maybe not really stop fleas. Maybe they're for to memorialize like dead pets or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Put their flea collar on your ankle.
Well, because they are old and dirty. I mean, they probably don't
That's
work
true.
anymore. They're like they used to be white, but they're mostly black.
And they're over the cuffs of his pants, though. So how does he take his pants off? The flea collars have to come off, you'd think.
What do you think he sleeps in?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, you're right. It is probably better he wears those flea collars. No, because then his fleas jump over to other people, probably.
Yeah, well, that's why you don't crowd them up at an auction. You give them.
Sherry says, I go to auctions with Amish and Mennonite farmers. I win.
No, this guy's way worse. I go to a lot of auctions with Amish and Mennonite.
No,
this guy is
way
way worse. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
With the Amish and Mennonite at an auction, I mean, they're always usually pretty clean. The problem is they wear hot clothes in the middle of summer. You know, they'll wear like that jacket and a long sleeve like shirt. I mean, yeah, they're going to be hot.
Hot, not the way you want them hot.
I don't know, unless you're Nikki. Wasn't she like digging
Yeah.
a bag a year ago or something?
Mm.
She's like, I'll churn your butter. I couldn't help it. Sorry, Nikki, if you're watching.
Wait, apologize ahead of time.
I apologize now. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean it. But I just remember talking about that Amish guy. And the first thing I thought of was churning butter.
OJ says if he's that big, he may not know that they're there.
That's true. My point is that means he has an enabler then because somebody's putting him on his ankles. I hope it's not like his wife or something like, oh man, I gotta get these tick collars on this guy's ankles. He's too many bugs in the bed.
He hasn't taken his pants off in 2 years.
I will say his jeans look like they could walk on their own.
Oh God. Ooh. Oh Lord.
What's everybody else doing today?
I should list. I haven't really been very good about listing last week. And I got some other stuff I do. I'm almost done with this caretaking gig, so that'll be over. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Not much. Just doing.
You got it. Sally, you got to go in at what, 8?
8, yeah. And I've been up since 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you're about due to get some sleep here pretty quick. Did you watch Handmaid's Tale?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor girl.
Yeah. She's gonna be in a world of hurt.
Mm.
I might have to catch up on that. I need to watch that.
I've never watched it. I probably
good.
should.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah.
It's really good.
There's a really good one on Netflix right now. Is it called like Evil Genius? It's a documentary about that pizza bomber that had that bomb go off on his neck. Anyway, it's really interesting.
Huh.
Which I didn't even really remember the case of this guy who robs a bank with a bob around his neck, and it ended up going off on the street when the police had him.
Oh wow!
It's this whole big like thing of people that were behind it. Anyway, it was kind of interesting.
Huh?
Yeah, I saw that. That was very interesting.
Good, I watched it.
Yeah.
Might put that on today.
I'm just gonna update my eBay and take some of my listings off that have been there forever and get no views and do what I gotta do with them.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some listing done today, and I don't think I'm going anywhere today. I'll stick around, try and get some sales, and my Posh kind of stalled out, so I gotta get something going. Share like a MFer.
Yeah.
Share.
Share.
Oh yeah, that Marjorie Armstrong, Deal Armstrong. Yeah, it's a crazy story. They have like a body in a freezer, and then you have this bomb, and yeah, it's really good. Anyway, it's a really good documentary.
Yeah.
What is it called? Evil Genius?
Is that what it's called, Kathy?
I'm not. I think so.
I think that's what it's called because I
I
seen that
think so.
yesterday.
Hang on, let me see. I think it is. Yeah, on Netflix.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's an evil genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like 5 or 6 episodes, but it was really good.
All right, I am done with this. I'm tired of it. It's irritating. If I had not watched the show, I probably could have added 500. Well, good, OJ. I'm glad that we could help. Thanks to y'all, I have added about 300 listings in the past 4 to 6 weeks.
Awesome.
That's great. Good, good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to steal everybody's. I kind of wanted. I wanted it to everything to be like the same photo, everything the same on, like the pants and the shorts and the shirt. I am not good with making a little picture. Can't do it to save my life. Maybe I'll get Tina or Julie to do it.
Just take one picture or still one picture that is how you like it, and then go somewhere like PicMonkey or whatever and write on there shirts or tops, and then save that one, and then go upload it again and put pants, and then upload it again and put bathing suits or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, not that easy.
It is easy. That's easier than you're gonna get anywhere else except for stilling.
Hank says, Valerie, you can just do a basic square photo on Instagram, add text to a solid background or photo of something you have taken, then put the text on it, save and upload. You all know who you're talking to. I am not. I don't do that.
Well, if that's what you want, then you're gonna have to start trying.
Wow. Yeah, well. Thanks for your help, Sally.
Welcome.
Super basic, but that way you can pick what you want. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you gotta be a basic bitch.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to do a whole bunch of work, you're doing the least amount of work as possible. Being basic about it. Hey there, Lana.
What are you trying to do with the picture and the words?
I just want to make a picture that says like pants, or a picture that says shorts, or a picture that says shirts for my little categories.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm trying to figure out how to do it. So maybe I can get it.
To put in your posh closet to organize it up.
Yeah. I think I found it. I think I found out how to do it.
Woohoo.
Maybe.
I mean, how is that organizing your closet if you share something? I don't know. I don't just share.
What do you mean?
I don't I don't just share like in a row all the time. So you would have to do that, right?
Well, you have to do it in order of your, because there's like I guess a secret to doing that, so you can get everything to come up the same in, in a category. So you have to share your all your pants, at one time.
Yeah, because whatever you share last is the first thing you see when you refresh. So,
Right.
like, say if you do your little category thing last after all your pants, and that'll be like right before your pants, and all your pants will be underneath that.
Mm-hmm.
So then you share all your shirts, and then you share that picture last, and that'll be shirts, and it'll show all that. So it takes a little bit of time. Well, it does for me. I don't know if there's something different, but I mean, that's how I do it. Like all my women's stuff, I'll share all my shoes first, and they'll drop all the bottom, and then my women's will go up, and then the men's, and so whatever you share last goes to the top.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to think about it. At least I do.
Yeah. I had to do the same thing.
Yeah. But I like that idea, but it's just every time you share it, you'd have to share in that order all the time. So it kind of messed me up.
Jason, you can buy leather and suede cleaner and protector. That's what I usually clean with. You just spray it on there, and you know. Well, thanks, Valerie. So anyways, yeah, that's what I do anyways. I just have a couple of bottles of that laying around, and that's what I'll usually clean with. If it has leather or suede on it. Just so, because if you try to use anything else like water, it's too, it gets too oily and moisture and stuff. So, yeah, I decided to dye my hair this morning, so
Looks
that's why
good.
it looks
It
dark.
does.
Thanks.
Yeah. It looks really good.
Bye, Alana.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the day. I hope everybody has a great day. Hope everybody gets some stuff done and get some good sales. Summer,
What you worried about?
just as we're leaving, here you come.
Jump on
You're
it.
a little bit late, girl.
Oh, I hope everybody has a great day. Get some
Okay.
good sales. Get some listing done. Go to some yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores. Go buy some stuff. I should be getting a package today, so I'll probably do like a little haul video on it. And I hope everybody has a great day. We'll see y'all later.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, buddy.